to another live pour Sunday. Tonight we have a few pours we're going to get going. Hopefully, I got a whole lot of copper melting in the furnace right now. We're at 1100 degrees Celsius, close to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to have some fun tonight. I went back and I looked. I had only poured one of these. He came out really good. I'm excited to give him another shot. There's an extremely difficult pour to pour, so we're going to be doing this shape tonight in a Delft clay pour. That's what's in the iron cask I have here. Going to be pouring that in copper. Also, I'm thinking tonight. I haven't really made up my mind. I really want to do more of these Warrior of the Light pours, and I also was thinking about doing some of these, the 3D balls. I haven't done any of these this year. Neither one of them, honestly, this whole year. But both of these are very weight intensive. This one is close to about 4 ounces, and this one's about 5 ounces each time I do a pour. So with what I have melted in there, I should be able to bang out about three, if not four of those tonight. One or the other. I got to figure out which one I'm going to do first, honestly. So yeah, stick with me here. I just got my copper, all the last little bit I'm going to be melting tonight in the crucible here. And yeah, simple as that, guys. I do have to preheat my graphite molds. Never pour those cold. You'll have a bad time. There's a possibility that they trap moisture. Graphite's extremely hygroscopic, so it likes to attract water just even out of the air, what I'm breathing right now. So keep an eye out for that. If you do use anything like that, graphite, make sure that it is preheated before you go to use it, otherwise it'll crack on you. And I think, you know what? We're going to go with this guy tonight. We're going to do the Warrior of the Light bars. That's what I've dubbed these. It's a robed man with his horse, and there are clouds in the background with sunbeams raining down on him. I love this design. Love, love, love it. I haven't done too many of them. I think I've maybe poured about 5 or 6 of these total ever. So I'm gonna go, and same thing with the 3D ball. These had a very big following. You guys loved these things. I sold out as soon as I made them. Same thing with the Warrior of the Light bars. I think I have one of these left, and it's the one I'm keeping for myself. So thank you guys so much for your business. I really do appreciate it. Let's see here. Also, if we have anything left over, maybe we'll actually get some official copper buttons going, because I have not poured any copper buttons for 2026 at all. Those are excellent keepsakes and keepsake pieces and gifts to give out to people. So keep an eye out for those. Also, yeah, I think we're just about ready to get going here. So let me go ahead and get this guy with the MAP gas. We're going to preheat him. This way he's ready to go. I want to get at least the moisture out of him, and it should be good. So just a warning, if you're wearing your headphones, it's about to get a little loud up in here. So keep an eye out for that. Hey, Razbobo, good to see you. Hey, Razbobo, yeah, we're gonna do a Delft clay pour tonight in copper. Everything's in copper tonight, but I'm attempting to pour this guy tonight. Very complex shape, lots of crevices. Last time it came out really well, but it is such a pain in the ass. I was only able to get one done in time. And we're also going to be pouring the Warrior of the Light bars tonight. Oh, yeah, I know you guys are excited. I am. Magic Valley Creations, welcome in. Good to see you. Bear, I got something to show you. Check this out. This one's yours. I haven't quite cleaned it up all the way yet, but this one's yours, buddy. I did the copper cream on this one, and I think it came out pretty nice. I'm going to be packaging you up and getting you out in the mail tomorrow. I will be sending you the tracking info there, Bear. Thank you so much for coming in. Again, I got to clean him up just a little bit more, but I thought it came out awesome. What I try to do is I brush on the very top surface, but not underneath, to keep those make those details really pop right there. I love it. Got that one and your quad knot here. Let me know if you're interested in doing that with your quad knot as well. I have him right here. They're really cool just the way they are, honestly, but there's so many dark blacks on the top of this. There's a possibility there's a lot of reds hiding on underneath here. But man, I'm telling you what, There's something about this antique look when it pop right out of like that, and I know it looks gonna look a little dirty, but it looks like it's antique. It looks like it's some ancient treasure. I love it. Tough call. What do you think? I could go either way, Bear. It's up to you. For now, I'm gonna leave it blank, and if you decide you want me to do that, just give me an email tonight. All right. It's going to get a little loud, so if you're wearing headphones, just beware. Let's see how much map gas is left in this guy. Again, we're just preheating. See all that coming off on my graphite mold? I don't know if you can see all that moisture escaping this graphite mold, but that's the water coming out of it. It's insane how much water graphite will pull out of the air. You can almost use it as a desiccant in your gun safe if you wanted to. Oh yeah, good stuff. Again, that's what you're worried about if you're going to pour some 2,000 degree metal into that. If any little bit of moisture gets stuck in there, you have run a chance of cracking your graphite molds. And this is an incredibly rare mold. It's some new old stock I was actually able to pick up from a thrift store from somebody cleaning out their father's estate for many, many years ago. So I was very, very pleased to find this. I'm trying to do my best to take care of it. And another little warning, graphite likes to retain heat for a long time, kind of like cast iron. So yeah, don't go just touching that thing. Even after 5 or 10 minutes, it can still burn the crap out of you. So be careful. All right, I think we're more than enough ready to put a little bit of borax in our crucible right now, just in case there's any kind of slag trying to hide in there. I don't think there is. It's incredibly clean copper I put in there. So, but just in case, we don't want to lose a mold or have any boo-boos just because a little bit of slag. Whatever you do, take care of that slag. Am I right? And if you're trying to get rid of that, just some good old borax works well. I need to get a metal scooper. I have a plastic one. I'm always worried I'm going to burn the damn thing. I have quite a bit of copper in there, but you don't need more than about a tablespoon worth of borax in there. Voodoo Mama, welcome in. Let's take a look here. It's going to snow. Watch out now. Close that down so it doesn't spray everywhere on me. Last time, one of the first times I did that, I put way too much. I put like 2 tablespoons in there, and it was just boiling hot, and it just erupted out of the top of this this furnace. It was pretty funny. It just freaking went everywhere. You could see just even that little bit. It did try to come out on me. So now, where's the PPE? Always use your PPE. I'm using some welding gloves, safety glasses. Make sure you cover your ass if you guys are going to try to attempt to do this stuff. Again, this is kind of educational purposes on how to do this stuff, and just kind of how I do it anyways, at least. I don't know if I've never been formally trained by anybody, but I'm a pretty reasonable guy. So I hope I'm doing something right here. I got my my stirring stick here. I actually see some old slag on there. I'm going to hit that with the hammer on the anvil real quick. The other end, you'd say, let's use that, but the other end I've been using for silver, so we're not going to do that on the other end. 1 second. That's all it took. Now, no more slag. That's exactly why we use the stirring stick and the borax. Get any little bit of slag that might be hiding in there. Okay, very good. Let's quench that and see what comes out of it. Kind of hard to tell when they're soaking wet, but we might have got a little bit of slag out of there. Like I said, the metal I put in there before I melted it was extremely clean, like surgical clean, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, let's get set up, guys. I'm going to get you a little closer so you can see the action. We're going to go ahead and start pouring these. first one's first. We're going to do our Delft clay pour. We'll set that to the side. Gloves on. Oh yeah. You're going to want a pair of tongs like this. That's to grab your crucible. And here we go. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Oh, that is so heavy. I got a lot of material in this thing right now. Oh, you guys see that? It's like splattering everywhere. Wonder if there was any kind of moisture hiding in there. That was really cool. Dude, did you see that? Oh yeah, there's some gases trying to escape out of there right now. We'll give that just a second to cool down, and then we'll come back and pull it out and see what treasures lie beneath. And thank you guys. Wow, we got 3 likes, 18 people in here. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with me. Let's do this Warrior of the Light bar now. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't like doing 2 pours back to back. I'll put the crucible back in there just to keep it warm. Dang, that thing is hot. Don't blink, you'll miss it. The crucible, maybe other metals it wouldn't cool off so fast, but copper needs to be stupid hot. So I don't like to lose any of my heat. Here we go. Quench time. That's like the best part, I swear. Is it lead or silver? We're pouring copper tonight. Copper. Again, it has to be extremely hot. Much hotter than silver, much hotter than gold. It's got to be roughly... Ooh, it's still pretty hot. I'm going to re-quench that one more time. Give me 1 second. I almost burnt myself there. It's much warmer than last time I poured. It was freezing out here last time. It's practically summer. It's pretty much 40 degrees in here. Practically summer. Oh yeah, he came out pretty good. I like it when I get all these little spots going on. So if I clean this up with the Wright's copper cleaner, or just leave it the way it is, it just, to me, it looks like it's raining on them. You got the clouds with the sunshine coming through and the rain. I really like it. It's really depthy. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Oh, that's just some booger coming off of there. That was weird. Maybe something in the water. I love how the copper changes colors when it's being quenched. Me too. That's a really good one. Any guesses on how much this one weighs? After this, then we're going to pull that other one out of the Delft clay and see what treasure lies beneath. Any guesses? I'm going to guess 4.5 ounces. That's my guess. And we're doing regular ounces, not troy ounces, because it's copper. Bear's saying 4.85. Bear's got a good eye for this. Voodoo Mama's in at 3. Magic Valley's at 4.75. All right. Eric's saying 7 ounces. Thank you for coming in with the stir tonight, Eric. Appreciate that. Let's take a look. 5.06 ounces. Booyah! That's pretty close to a 5-ounce bar if I've ever seen one. Ah, yeah. That is beautiful. Love, love, love it. Set that to the side. That is the first one for 2026. That's going to have a serial number 1 on it. Let's get back over here. Actually, I'm going to leave you right here while I pull that the cask over here. I got to put my gloves back on. Again, this stuff stays stupid hot for stupid long. The Delft clay, the cast iron cask, the actual molten freaking metal, it all adds up. So don't go, you think you might be in the clear after even 10 minutes, but I promise you this stuff will burn the crap out of you. So wear your PPE. Set that down. Pull our fancy spring clamps here off. If you guys are getting casks to melt, Make sure you get these type with the ears. There's some of them that are just like the full length of the thing. They're a pain in the ass. But these ones with the ears are much easier to work with. And now, go ahead and keep this one. Go ahead and take this off. He's hiding in there, isn't he? We're going to give him a nice quench here in just a second. See how stupid hot he is? Don't worry, you can't hurt this stuff. It's copper. Pretty resilient stuff. All right, let's give him a bath. Here we go, quench time. A little bit of sand in there. Give me just a second with this, guys. I gotta knock some of the burnt sand, the burnt Delft clay off of there, so they actually can see what's underneath. I gotta get the toothbrush out. Where is my toothbrush? Again, you don't have to spend a lot of money on this stuff. If you guys are smart, like just get an old toothbrush. It works fine. Try to get some of this burnt Delft clay off. That's like the hardest part, I tell you sometimes. Do you guys like the Fallout series, by the way? This is one of the Fallout characters. I've been, for those of you that are just joining us, I am making a Fallout themed chessboard, and I'm pouring all the characters out of copper. All the chess pieces are going to be 3/9 fine copper. And yeah, eventually, whenever I get it all 100% done, I'm going to auction it off. It's going to be a really, really cool chess board and a chess set on top of it. It's taken me longer than I expected. I started this endeavor beginning of 25, like the very end of 24. But as you guys know, in 2025, I broke my leg and I was out of commission for a minute. Oh, this guy came out fantastic. Right now, I'm replaying the Fallout game, Fallout 3 right now. So I'm re-experiencing everything. Here we go. You guys ready to see this thing? This came out really good. He looks like he took a shot with the freaking rifle to the face, but I think he did good. It kind of goes with the themes. I like the games, but I have only seen one episode of the show. Dude, the show is awesome. I'm hearing rumor that they locked in for 6 seasons. They're about to start filming season 3 here pretty early in May. So yeah, hopefully by the end of this year we'll be seeing season 3. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I love the whole Fallout universe. I hope you guys go check it out. I think this guy might have came out better than the last one. Let's check it out. Again, it looks like he took a rifle to the face, which is pretty common in the game if you play the game. Trying to get my camera to cooperate, sorry. He came out pretty good, I think. Lots of good details there. What I'm going to be doing is cutting the sprue off down here and making this nice and flat, so that thing he's standing on is going to be the pedestal he's standing on. Very cool. We got a super mutant with a minigun. Very common in the game if you've ever played the games. And the DC ruins are crawling with super mutants, right? Love it, love it, love it. See how much this guy weighs. Well, it's not going to matter because I'm going to cut like a 2 ounce sprue off of the back of there. I tell you what, while we have a stupid amount of freaking copper in this crucible, let's go ahead and pour some more. Get you guys extra close so you can see the magic. I'm going to pour them this way, sideways a little bit. Let's see if I have a noticeable difference this time. Again, I'm going to be pouring in this direction. Always do a dry run before you get going with it. You never know, you might run into something where you have to do an all stop, and nobody wants that. All right, guys. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Here we go. stupid cool how that does that. I wish my camera, you know what, on this next one, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see what that is actually doing. Because I can see with my naked eye. I don't think the camera quite picks it up. Quench time! Love it. I think this one's going to be extra heavy. This one might be closer to 6 ounces. Can you guys see the steam coming off of that thing? Put my glove back there. Really going for it. Make sure it's not too hot to touch. Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's a nice hand warmer. Again, we got some of the little dots going on there. That looks really cool, like almost like they're out in the rain. Look at those ripples. That's really cool. I think I might have to take the copper cream to at least 1 or 2 of these tonight. Any guesses on how much this one weighs? I promise you this one's a lot heavier than the last. I poured this one extra thick. Bear's saying 5.4. I'm going to go with like close to 6. This sucker is heavy. I'm going to go 6.3. That's my guess. All right, let's take a look, see what we got. 5.65. Barry, I think you're a little closer to me. Just so crazy. Like, I could tell that this one's heavier. It feels so much more heavier, though. Yeah, 5.65 ounces. Outrageously heavy. Love it. That's some good value right there. Very cool piece. I like how the details do come out nice and sharp with that mold. Got the horse there. Sunbeams coming down in the background. Love it. Let's go ahead and pour one more. Again, these are the first ones for 2026. That was number 2. I'm going to flip him around. Get you guys see what I'm doing here. Flip them around the other way now. Head towards the crucible. And see effective difference. And after this one, I don't know how much is going to be left in there. We'll just do some button rounds the rest of the night. We might get 1, we might get 10. I don't know. Might not got any. But what to do some buttons. Here we go. Oh yeah, we got plenty of material for this one. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Yeah, I'm thinking we might have enough for 2 or 3 buttons in there. Definitely not enough for this. This one's definitely got some character to it. I forgot to zoom in. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just so excited about doing the work itself. Again, this one's going to be a little different. Quench time! Gotta love that. Is it hot? Don't touch this. The more you pour, the hotter this water gets. So I gotta quench it a little bit longer, just so it actually is handleable. Whichever one has like the coolest ripples on the back tonight, I'll play with that with the copper cream. And we'll do that live here tonight, so you guys can see the whole process. See how it comes out. Ooh. Look how that little valley was in the back there. It actually is like one big freaking ripple. Love it. Can't duplicate that. I bet this is probably going to be the one to do, guys. With the copper cream, number 3. I like it. Look how chunky monkey that is. That is a thick bar. Imagine this was gold. Oh my gosh. Hey, T-Bird, good to see you, buddy. We're going to do some of that, your favorite, the copper cream on this one here in a little bit. But for now, I think I have about a little bit of copper left in the bottom of my crucible. I want to get that poured out. So before I do that, let's get our guesses in the live chat. How much do you think number 3 weighs? I'm putting my little button mold on top of the furnace for a few minutes. If you don't have MAPP gas or you run out, that's a good way to do it. Just put your mold right on top of the furnace, and it should dry it out in about 2 or 3 minutes. I saw a phoenix on the back. Nice, T-Bird. I mean, yeah, a little bit there. Those are really cool ripples. This is going to be the one to do, I think, tonight for the. What do you guys think? Should I leave this one alone and do one of the other ones, or should I do the copper cream on this one? I see the wings. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying there now. T-Bird likes it. T-Bird likes it. All right, we'll see how much this one weighs. 3, 2, 1. Ah, of course it died right when I freaking put it on there. Suspense is killing me. Never seen your pours first time. Awesome, William. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, subscribe, and help support the channel. I try to do this every Sunday, making a chess set. 32 pieces total. They're all different pieces. You guys will see many more making videos of that in the future. I'm trying to get them all poured out first before I do all the finishing work to them. But man, that one came out fantastic. If you guys have ever played the game, it does look like you took a hunting rifle round to the face. Critical strike. Head crippled. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, T-Bird's saying 5-4. I'm going to say 5-5 on this one. 6.0. I am off tonight. 6.03. Very big chunky monkey. That is number 3 for the night. 603. No extra work necessary. I'm thinking about doing the copper cream, but your phoenix might go away if that's the case there, T-Bird. Let me know if you guys want me to do it on this one. Number 2. Or number 1. I'm only going to do one of these with the copper cream tonight. I don't know. Number 1 has some really bitchin' ripples on the back as well. I think this might be a good candidate too. What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? Put it in the chat. Which one do you think I should do the copper cream on? Once you do it, you can never undo it. So it's a big decision. Let me know what you guys think. Also, I think we're about ready. Tooly's in the house. Welcome in, Tooly. Tooly, I was just thinking about you the other day, and there was something that was going on in the background for your bin about a year ago, but I don't know if it came to fruition. If it came, Mr. Cranky Stacker was the one. Does that sound like anything that's happened, or is it still a big surprise? I'm shocked I'm awake right now. Heck yeah, Tilly. Well, thank you for coming in, buddy. Yeah, I've been working nights again and again and again. I feel like I've been on nights more often than not for the last 5 years. So this is kind of my after. And thank you, Tooly's the one that taught me the trick to put your molds on top of the furnace to keep it nice and warm. Thank you, Tooly. Tooly also makes really cool pours. Check her out. If you guys haven't already, like, share, subscribe. All right, we're going to try to pour a couple buttons. I haven't done any buttons this year at all, and I don't have that much copper left. Hopefully we can get a couple going. Oops, I almost broke the cardinal rule. Didn't put my gloves on. 1 second. Again, PPE is critical. It's like the one time you don't wear it is when it's going to bite you. You know what I mean? Don't get too complacent. Get a little complacent, but not that complacent. All right, here we go. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Oh, it's a chunky. It's been so long since I've done a small pour. What do you guys think? Should I keep that one? That's a muffin top and a half. I don't know. That's kind of a reject. You guys can't. That is a lot wrong, more wrong than right going on with that one. Let me get my pliers. Set that back down into the crucible safely. No more dropping hammers in there, you know. Get as low as I can and then drop them in. That's what happened with me on one of my pours. I dropped a large piece of copper and it was stone cold into some wet stuff, and well, the rest is history. Destroyed my crucible, destroyed my furnace. Yeah, it was a bad time. And I had yeah, the bottom ends right there. I had about 2 kilos worth of molten copper in there at the time too. It was not a good time. Not a good time. Don't recommend that. So if you can, try to use a pair of pliers and gently lower the bigger pieces in, especially cold. Actually, it was almost a year ago now, but yeah, that put me out of commission for about 4 or 5 months on pouring until I got another furnace here. I got another 2 auto now. But yeah, I'm on. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm Tuli, I don't know if you saw this, but yeah, I'm still making the Fallout chess pieces. That's the super mutant with the minigun. He got a rifle round to the face on this one. Yeah, adds to the carnage of the battlefield, right? Just so happens it works out for the chessboard. OC Stacker, good to see you, buddy. Again, we just poured this guy. Came out pretty good. That's a super mutant from the Fallout series. I cannot wait for the following the new episodes coming out. We're gonna I think they're sanctioned for 6 more seasons, 6 seasons total at least, and they just completed season 2. We're gonna start filming season 3 here shortly. I think that's nice and melted in there. Still blistering hot. Let's try that one more time. Let's go a little slower. You guys got a good shot there? There we go. Don't blink, you'll miss it. That's a good one. That's really hard to control that, especially Tuli knows, like when you're at the very end, the barely anything in the crucible at all, it wants to come all rushing out at the very end. See if I can get a hold of these tons. It's so hard to get a hold of these. Quench time! Love it. That is the first button for 2026. Lots of firsts going on over here. He actually came out pretty good. Still blistering hot. Good times. It's a hand warmer. It's my organic OC. Nice. My phone audio is choppy. That is an awesome pour. Thank you, Tuli. Appreciate that. Yeah, that is number 1. And we'll see. Maybe I'll do that copper cream on there. Maybe I won't. It's kind of cool. Almost looks like there's some like runes hiding in there or something, huh? What's going on in there? I don't know. Kind of cool. Love it. I'm gonna set him to the side. That's number 1. I think we have enough in there to get 1 or 2 more, guys. So let's get those baned out while so I can stop torturing my poor furnace here. There's not much left in here that I have set up for tonight. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Nope, that is it. No more. We only got 1 button. Man, how rude is that? See if I can pull that little piece out of there before it melts on me. Turn off the crucible, the furnace. Whoa, that's not melted. There's some in there. What's going on? I had a second to rethink about what it's done. And we'll try to do 1 more. I think there's enough in there for 1 more. Knock this out. We'll put that back in there too. Like I said, you got to be really quick with copper, especially the cooler it is outside. It does not want to stay molten for very long at these ambient temperatures. So we'll give that just a couple more minutes to warm back up, because I pulled the crucible out for a second. I think we should be able to get 1 more pour for the button. And that'll probably be it for tonight. But yeah, if you guys hadn't seen, Bear made an order the other day, and I surprised him. So we got a quad knot. We brought back the design. Quad knot round is back, 2026. Bear's got number 2 here, 4.7 ounces. A chunky monkey, gotta love it. Great piece. And then this one, I just hit it with the copper cream tonight. I gotta do a little more cleanup with it and get some of the boogers out of the crevices there, but I think it came out pretty swell. Also, number 2. This is number 2 for 2026 Tri-Knot round. Very cool. When was your last pour, Tuli Tuli? Yeah, Tuli. I do try to look, but you know how the algorithm is. Sometimes it doesn't notify you on everything. So yeah, Tuli, I'm curious. When was the last time you poured some copper there? Copper is way more fun to pour, in my opinion. I personally I love it too, Tuli. Like I get excited about coming in here and doing some good work, making some cool stuff for, and having all y'all here with me while I do it. And if Stuart's in the house, Stuart, you gotta email me, buddy. And Southeast Stacker, you're in the house, cool. This is for this one piece. I almost threw it away, but Stuart said he wanted it. I put my hallmark on it, and I'm gonna send that out to Stuart as a one and only. So Stuart, if you're listening, please email me. Good to see you, Southeast Stacker. I haven't seen you for a minute, buddy. And everybody, I apologize for not doing more in the community lately. I've just been really hammered at work, and it's just been taking a toll on me. So let's just say this: I broke my all-time record, and I did it in 10 hours for on my pedometer, my steps app. I broke 30,000 steps in a day at work. Let's just say that. I've been putting in a lot of work. All right, I think that's long enough. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Last one for the night. See if we can get this guy going. Oh, dude, it's not melted. What is going on? I'm just poking my head in there and looking down the peep sight right now. Okay, it's trying to. I see it now. That is so weird. Why that was not going? Maybe it's part titanium. I don't know. Fuck. I hope it's not like just a big thing of slag or something I threw in there. I don't think so though. Yeah, I see it melting. It's melting. I wish I could capture that with my camera for you guys so you can see it. I tried that earlier. Before I started the live stream, and I'll be doing a short on that later. So keep an eye out for that. It's almost there. Oh, you're about to be a button. Just want to let you know that. It is so very close. I wish I could show you guys using the camera down this little peep sight. That's the vent on the top of the hatch. But I have tried and tried and tried. It's almost impossible to get. Okay. Very close now. And I found out recently, I don't know if anybody else in here has that. I found out I'm colorblind to a very specific shade of gray. Or not gray, green. To me, it looks gray. Like someone showed me a picture. I was like, no, what do you mean? This is green. I was like, no, that's a black and white photo, dude. It's like, no, that's green, dumbass. I'm like, oh, you're on. No, you're on. No, it turns out I'm just colorblind to a certain color. It's very peculiar. Very specific shade of green. All right, it is fully melted. I almost see like this rainbow sheen on top. That means it's perfect. So guys, I gotta be very quick on this one. Don't blink, you will miss it. Oh, I screwed that up, didn't I? I told you there's plenty in there. What happened? I don't know. This is not a good thing when your pour tries to wrap around itself around the graphite mold itself. This particular graphite mold's a pain in the ass to get a hold of in the first place. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just destroy my mold there, guys. If that's the case, those of you that are holding Broke Stacker buttons from the OG fans, yeah, you got something that's even more rare now. Because I won't be doing these ever again if this mold ever takes a dump on me. If I can get my channel locks to work on me, I can actually grab them a little bit better with this. And no. See what happens when you get a rush? Deviate from the plan. It's not good for you. There we go. I got it. We saved it. We're okay. But I'm going to count my blessings on that one and leave it alone, guys. That one did not quite go to plan. That was my fault. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pour whatever is left in this crucible as well out. I don't think there's anything left. Yeah, we're good. Bone dry. That is it for the pours tonight, guys. That was a big fail at the very end, but it's cool. It's not like we lost anything. We didn't get to make anything cool, though. It's upsetting. Yeah, that almost was a button. Almost. But, alas, next time. There's that last quench for you tonight, guys. Furnace is off. If you guys... Oh, before we go, I almost forgot. Which one do you guys want me to do? 1, 2, or 3 of the Warrior of the Light Bars with the copper cream. Wright's copper cream. This is number 1. Really good candidate with those ripples on the back. Really cool looking. This is number 2. Bears voting 2. I like 2. You know, I think this one actually would be a really good candidate as well. See all that pink trying to come through there underneath the black? That means there's lots of red hiding under there. I love it. You came away with a working crucible. Success! Yes. Very nice. Very big success. And here's the last one we poured tonight. Number 3. This is a Chunky Monkey. 6.03 ounces. There's a 6-ounce bar we poured of the Warrior of the Light. Which one would you like to see me clean up right now? We're going to do it right now with that Wright's copper cream and see which reds are hiding underneath there. Put it in the comments, please. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what your votes are. We're going to use this stuff right here. Good quench, anyway. That's right, Rasbubba. Thank you. All right. Set that to the side. 1, 2, or 3. OC is saying 3. There is no number 4, bro. That's 2 for 2. Leah Strickland. Thank you for coming in. Am I saying that right? L-E-I Strickland. Lee Strickland. Yeah. Voting 2 as well. Okay, let's do it. That's 3 for 2. I like it. Let's do number 2. All right, so I don't want to take away some of the... I usually don't on, say, like the Try Not pour I was showing you guys earlier. Let me bring that out for example. I like to just do a single plane polish on this so I don't get down in the grooves. But what do you guys think? Should I try to do the entire thing, or should I just try to skate the top and leave some details there in the grooves? What do you guys think? OC saying 3. I voted 3 times. I mean 3. Lee Strickland. Very cool. I'm saying it right. Excellent. All right. We're going to do one. We can go deeper on it later if we want to. We're just going to skim the top. Do I have any more gloves in here? I think I do somewhere. Yes, I do. Very cool. Set that right there. I thought I had 2. I got 1 glove. That's all I need. That's fine. Try not to play around with any acidic stuff on my hands. It's not going to hurt me, but it can definitely stain your fingernails and make it look unsightly. So this is our beginning product, all right? Made in America, Brewing Stacker. Oh, you know what? Should I try to stamp this first? You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go for it. Normally, I'll stamp them out first, so the design of the stamp at the back pops a lot more, but it's fine. So, how do I want to do this? Do the top. Do the we top. We then decide. Okay, yeah. If I don't like it, I'll keep going a little bit further with a cleaner. So what I'll just do, I'll kind of just get it going for single plane. I'll just kind of brush it like this. I'm not going to push into it and then smear it because that can take away that dark color and make really that dark color underneath in those grooves really makes the design pop. Oh yeah, look at that. It's already coming out. You got the red there. Love it. Like I said, when you see that, I just, for whatever reason, I know that color of the copper, if it's going to really just pop, make that design pop or not. Again, we don't try to do too much there. Don't want to get too much down in that design because right now it's showing the clouds and the Ray-Bans coming through and the sunlight coming through. I wish I could. I wish I had like maybe I should get Q-tips out and I can make like finer details pop out, but I think it's okay. There it goes. Doing what I want it to do now. Cool. Get the sides just a little bit. You guys get to see this in real time. It's magical, I'm telling you. A little bit more on there. I don't know where you would find it now other than a hardware store. This writes Copper Cream. Either a hardware store or maybe Amazon. Like the only places I can think of where to find it. Cleans pretty much any copper for that matter, but it pretty much will strip it down to like bare metal if you keep screwing around with it. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's rinse it off and see what she looks like. I'm gonna need to get some more water in my bowl here, in my rinsing bowl. I didn't do the back quite yet on purpose, because again, that really helps the stampings pop out more. Set this with the good old toothbrush. Get that cream out of there so it doesn't keep doing what it's supposed to be doing. We want it to stop after all, right? We'll give it a nice good rinse at the very end. I'm kind of digging that, actually. Let me show you. Let's do one more rinse there with the bare-handed there. I want to drink the water. No, you don't. I promise you. What do you guys think? Those reds really make that pop more? And then the clean copper, the horse head's all clean copper. It's almost like if the sun rays were hitting them just in certain spots, you know, peeking through the clouds. I like it. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. Maybe I'll do the back again later after I stamp it out because that's untouched on the back side. I like the two-tone. Me too there, OC. The red and the black and then you got the copper on top of it on. There's just something about that, man. It's really cool. All right, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. Sorry I wasn't able to do more than one button. So we got one copper button for the whole year now. It's better than the 0 we were at for the last 2 months. So If you guys have been here with my other live screen pours, at the very end, I'd pour out the copper when I was doing like a regular round, like one of these or whatever. And at the very end, bloop, that was it. That was all the copper in there. It was like a perfect like photo finish every time. It was like this never happens. There's usually a little bit left there where I could do a couple buttons, but it's been like a photo finish every week. It's been so cool. I'm glad I at least got one. I got one, and then I had an almost, but the almost doesn't count unless it's horseshoes and hand grenades. Am I right? But we also had a great success. We got another successful chess piece board tonight. Let me count how many we're up to now. I want to say we're close to 20. There's 32 pieces to a chessboard, am I right? Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yes, this is number 20. That's not bad for a guess. Yes, number 20, ready to go. Show you guys before they even been started yet. I got them all in my drawer here ready to go, but I still got to cut off the sprues, do a little bit of work to them. There's a lot of work ahead of it, but I want to get them all poured out first, and then I'll do all that all at once, which is going to be very labor intensive. So, but it's fine. I don't mind. It's for the art. Am I right? Well, guys, that's it for tonight. I hope I was able to help share with you how to do a little bit of pouring here and what the do's and what not to do's. And yeah, join me next weekend, Sunday nights. I do live pour Sundays. We're gonna do some more Fallout pieces. It won't be this character again. It'll be another one. And yeah, until next time, guys, keep stacking, stack 'em high.